Y'all, this Real Housewives of New Jersey premiere was explosive. I have not heard this many freaking bleeps, and I can't tell you how bleeping long. You're a bleeping bleep, fill in the blank. Let's talk about the Real Housewives of New Jersey premiere. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So glad that y'all are here, my beautiful Bravo lovers. Get yourself subscribed if you aren't subscribed yet. If you're new here, if you're returning here, welcome the fuck back. It's time to talk about the Real Housewives of New Jersey Season 11 premiere, y'all. I've got thoughts. I've got feelings. I felt it all. It was, honestly, I think it was a great premiere. Hands down, woo! Explosive. Just those first 45 seconds alone, probably the most explosive season premiere intro that I've ever watched. Also, guys, the most bleeps in a intro in housewife history. You're a bleep, 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 you bleeping stupid bleep, bleep, bleep. I am deceased. Let's start with a poll right off the bat. Comment below, whose team are you on? Team Jackie or Team Teresa? I think I'm gonna be Team Jackie right now. And y'all can come here and be like, I fucking disagree. Team Tree. Alright, tree huggers. I see you and go. Get. I love a 3 days earlier intro card. That means shit is going to get juicy. Juicy.
Juicy.
So the premiere, obviously, picks up 3 days earlier after the now infamous Jackie and Teresa sit down. Jackie, she's busy planning her husband Evan's birthday party, and that is a huge point of contention all throughout the season premiere. Just stick with me in this review. You just wait and see. It's gonna get mother bleeping insane. So we're all checking in with all of the ladies to see what they've been up to and how they've been dealing with COVID. They're all going stir crazy and they all just want to get out the damn house, which I can relate to that on a very deep level. We've all been cooped up and we all want a GTFO. So Dolores, though, side note, they've all gotten work done. Dolores and Rhonj specifically. So Dolores got her ass lifted. The Rhonj, she got new boobs, new teeth, and a new face. So COVID has really been doing wonders for Dolores and the Rhonj. Both of them looking snatched and fierce and go on. Rhonj, you look freaking amazing. There, I said it. So when we check in on Teresa, we all know her father did pass away after last season wrapped filming. So we're gonna see how Teresa is handling all of her emotions and dealing with, the grief of her father dying and not having any of her parents anymore. So if Teresa is explosive and says shit that's a little inappropriate, I expect all of you to gun on her the same way all of you gun for Jen Shah over on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, saying that, oh, you can't use your death of your father as an excuse for bad behavior. Yeah, well, neither the fuck can Teresa, so are you all gonna give her a pass as well? What's different between Jen and Teresa? There, I said it. So let the birthday party begin. All the ladies are arriving to the party. The host and the man of honor, they are the first to arrive. The Rhonj, she arrives next, and guys, her nipples did not come to play. They are giving me Rachel from Friends vibes. If you know, you know. So Melissa and Joe, they arrive next. Here comes Dolores with Frank. I guess David is busy with work, so obviously Frank Catania is going to be her +1. All the ladies, though, think that Dolores spends way too much time with her ex than any normal person should. I mean, I kind of have to agree with everybody. She does spend a lot of time with Frank Catania, but I love Dolores so much. And I really love the dynamics between her and Frank Catania. And that's the only way you can say his last name. Frank Catania. I really freaking missed my Jersey ladies so much. So here comes Jennifer Aydin. She's the next to arrive, and I don't know about you guys, but they are the only two, her and her husband, that I saw wearing masks. It just kind of seems like all of the doctor families are the only ones taking COVID precautions seriously, and that's just my opinion. I saw it unfold over in Dallas with Tiffany Moon. Like, her family are really the only ones that are really taking the COVID protocols seriously. Just my opinion. There, I said it. Side note, I love the yellow and orange dress on Jennifer. She is looking great, and that is such a good color for her. The ladies, though, they are still giving Jackie a hard time about not giving Evan a blowjob. They're all ragging on her, asking if she's gonna give Evan a BJ because it's his birthday, and she's like, no, that's not gonna happen. She still doesn't like it. Maybe she needs blowjob therapy. Is that a thing?
You have to have blowjob therapy. Oh my God, I need blowjob therapy.
I give Maria and in blowjob.
Apparently it is. But we are starting season 11 with a bang. Bang! Just like Teresa's intro from last year.
If you rub me the wrong way, bang!
So we're starting this season off with a bang.
Bang!
The Marge is already planning a girls' trip to Lake George for everybody. Because they can't fly anywhere though, everything has to be within driving distance. But FYI, shit goes down in Lake George. Epic fights erupt, and it's going to be insane. Melissa Gorga, though, is all of us.
I'll do anything to get away from my children and my husband for 4 days.
And last but not least, to arrive to Evan's birthday party is the OG herself, Teresa Giudice. So we find out Teresa is selling her McMansion. Thank God, though. She needs to get rid of that house. It is way too big for her. It's way too over the top. It's opulent. I feel like it's time for her to start anew. And that's just my opinion. But Jackie, she's being so nice to Teresa. She's trying to set her up with one of Evan's friends. She's trying to be genuine, pave a new path to a new friendship, because COVID has really shown Jackie that it's time to a new year, new me. New year, who dis? New phone, who dis? She just wants Teresa to be happy. At the end of the day, she just wants Teresa to be happy because Teresa had a really bad decade and has weathered a lot. So Jackie's wasted, like naked wasted, and she's giving a speech for Evan.
I'm the best husband and best father to my kids that I could ever imagine, and I love you.
I kind of like this laid back Jackie, letting her hair down, cursing, wasted, but I could do without all of the making out. Awkward. So after the nice gesture that Jackie did for Teresa, this is how Teresa repays her.
Like, I heard he does stuff at the gym, does he?
Teresa goes around to every single lady and asks them if they've heard the rumor that Evan is cheating on Jackie with women at his gym.
Like when he goes to the gym, he screws around.
All hands on the table. This is pure Teresa. This is who the fuck she is. And it's just... Girl, what are you doing? But my face during all of this tomfoolery, this is me. Now she goes over and asks Dolores if she's heard the crazy rumors.
Did you hear that Evan around? No. At the gym?
And now she's telling Joe.
I heard Evan, like when he goes to the gym, he screws around. And she has...
So Teresa is running around the birthday party that Jackie invited her to for Jackie's husband, Evan, going to each of the ladies, asking them if they've heard the nasty rumors about Evan cheating on Jackie with women at his gym. And it's all based on baseless lies. It's a rumor, and she can't even remember or say who is the one that told her this rumor. Who frickin' does that? Teresa Giudice. Jackie was so kind to you. She extended an olive branch and invited you to Evan's birthday party after all of the shit you did to her for the past 2 seasons. She still tried to be the bigger person, and she even tried to set you up with a nice Jewish man. And this is what you do? It's so not cool. It's really not cool. Teresa, you have no proof about these rumors because your memory's not good. Get out of here. Teresa ran her mouth to Melissa, Rhonj, Dolores, Jennifer, Joe. Oh, and spoiler alert, Jackie's friends do overhear what Teresa is saying and go and relay everything back to Jackie. So, how do you like it? It really made me pressed because you don't do that shit. Girl code 101. But the clear winner of this intro beginning is the Rhonj who pees on screen.
Do you have proof?
No.
Do I have proof?
No.
Does Teresa have proof?
Thank you, Rhonj, for having no shame in your game. So speaking of the Rhonj, she is knee-deep in renovating her home. Guys, it's finally happening after years and years and years of waiting. Her house is finally getting the renovation that it so needed and deserved after years of Joe dragging his feet. It's finally happening, guys. It's finally happening. The Rhonj is finally getting the renovations. It's giving me an eclectic vibe, but it's very much on brand for the Rhonj because she is very eclectic. So everyone has their own style. So here comes Rhonj Sr. Guys, I also freaking love Rhonj Sr. So the Rhonj is filling the Rhonj Sr. in on what happened at Evan's birthday party. And the face that Rhonj Sr. made, y'all. Me to a T. It's flipping crazy. All the ladies are discussing the cheating rumors. Melissa and Joe, Jen and her husband. Why can't I remember Jennifer Aydin's husband? Bill. It's Bill. Rhonj and Rhonj Sr., they're all saying how outrageous these rumors are and how inappropriate it was for Teresa to even be spilling stuff like that. Joe Gorga, though, nailed it. Teresa holds grudges. Last season, remember last season when all of the photos of Teresa's new boy toy leaked and Jackie was talking about it? Teresa was so pissed off. I don't think Teresa's ever gotten over it. I really don't. And now I think she's trying to get even because that's what Teresa does. She holds grudges and then she gets even with everybody. Like a freaking middle schooler. Teresa is a vindictive bitch, and I think we've had 10 years to realize that. It's just the bottom line. Love her or hate her, she will get even with you, and she will have the last word. Teresa. But here's the thing. At least Jackie had proof and actual photos that were leaked by the media about Teresa and her boy toy. Teresa's just pulling stories out of thin air. Like a magician. So now let's catch up with our beloved Dolores Catania. God, I freaking love Dolores. Do you guys love Dolores? Comment below. Love Dolores. So David's house is now complete. And that's the house that they were building last season that Dolores was supposed to move into. She didn't move in there. So David is living in the house that he built for both of them alone. Dolores is still living in her old house with Frank Catania and Frankie Jr. But Frankie Jr. is now home from college because of COVID, and he's not living at the old house. He's living with David at the house that was supposed to be meant for David and Dolores. It's a whole weird flip of the fuck situation, but whatever works for you guys, good for you. Her and David are still not engaged. He still doesn't show up to an event, and he's still playing second fiddle with Dolores to his job. Is that how that saying goes? I really am not good with analogies like that. Anyway, David is not a fan of all of the plastic surgery that Dolores is getting. Dolores didn't tell David until the night of her surgeries, but here's what, their relationship is very fluid, and he's never around, so why should he be the one to tell Dolores what she could or could not do with her body? It's just live your life. So moving over to Jennifer Aydin's house. Jennifer's daughter is literally so dramatic, and I'm here for every single second of it.
I want to stay with my two parents who made me in this world and everyone else.
So Jennifer is hosting a big family dinner for everybody. Her dad, though, has now moved in with her because Jennifer's mom is very mean to her dad. and they bicker back and forth, and it just makes me feel sad. So Jen decided to take one for the team and remove her father from the situation, and now he is staying at Jennifer's house. And it just makes my heart melt. Like, he's just a cute old man. How could you be mean to someone like that? But guys, they do a flashback, and do you see what I see? Giovanni. So now Teresa gets the phone call.
Hello?
Hey, Teresa, it's Jackie.
Hi, how are you?
Jackie knows about the rumors because her friends overheard what was being said at the birthday party. Jackie is pissed the hell off. She wants to sit down with Teresa and squash everything. Well, kind of squash everything. She wants to meet at Marge's house, though, because it's a neutral ground. But Teresa, she pretty much seems unbothered about anything that Teresa even said.
Okay.
What? So now we are picking up where we began with the premiere. The Jackie and Teresa sit down moment. Marge is 100% in Jackie's corner and understands why Jackie is so upset. And I get why Jackie's so upset. And America gets why Jackie is so upset. Jackie says that because Teresa was the one that started the rumor, Teresa needs to be the one that shuts down the rumor, which valid. Jackie, though, does bring up a very good point. How far are we willing to let Teresa go?
Here's the question. How far do we let a woman like Teresa go?
Like, she's already, so far in her tenure with the Real Housewives of New Jersey, she has spread lies about Melissa being a stripper. She threw tables at people. She smashes glasses against walls. And last season, she egged Danielle into pulling Margaret's hair. And now this year, she's going around spreading nasty lies about Jackie's marriage. When is enough enough? Oh, Jesus Christ, Teresa, can you not have 1 ounce of freaking humility?
I know, this is stressful.
Well, it doesn't need to be stressful, you know? I love this.
Oh, thanks, we're right.
I'm pretty sure you are a heartless monster. What Teresa did, though, was lower than low. It's these rumors that she doesn't even know where she heard them from. All Jackie wants to do is to have Teresa admit that it was a lie and that she made the whole thing up.
I need you to admit this was a lie!
But all Teresa does is basically tell Jackie, well, if it's not true, then why do you even give a shit? Who cares? But here's the thing, the party, even if these rumors were remotely true, the party that Jackie invited you to, and it was for her husband, and these rumors were about her husband, the party was not the time to bring that up. And why would you say it to every single person behind her back? Why not just go directly to Jackie and be like, hey, listen, I kind of forget who I heard this from, but I've been hearing rumors. Are they true? No, they're not. All right, let's just drop it. Teresa is freaking vindictive, y'all. She really, really is. And here we go with all of the fake apologies. And she's blaming this whole thing on her drinking.
Maybe I should have said it at the party, but I was drinking,
listen,
and not that I'm going to blame it on alcohol.
Teresa.
And it's the same excuse that she made last year when she told Danielle to pull Marge's hair. Well, I don't want to blame it on drinking, but I was drinking. Then don't drink, you asshat. Jackie is taking a page from Meredith Marksbrook.
I'm not engaging in this.
Thank you, I'm disengaging. Teresa then says, where there's smoke, there's fire, insinuating that these rumors are freaking true, which they're not, and shame on you for even bringing this up. But Marge, she's over in the other room freaking out.
Teresa says it's true. She's saying where there's smoke, there's fire. What are we gonna say? What am I gonna say? She's saying it's true. I'm having a freak.
So Teresa tells Jackie that the reason she said what she said was because married men hit on her all the time now that she's newly single. What? Jackie's not buying any of this. And I'm not buying any of this. Like, what kind of excuses are you making? Teresa, I can't with her. I really can't. Jackie says that she's not a stupid girl. She's a lawyer. But, there's one thing you don't touch with Teresa, and it's her kids. And what Jackie said was a low blow. It was below the belt. you could have used a better analogy. Saying that, well, I heard a rumor that Gia does cocaine in the bathroom, but I don't know, and there's no, like, you don't do that. Like, it's just kind of insane.
I heard that Gia snorts coke in the bathroom at parties, okay? I heard it. I don't know where I heard it from. I mean, I heard from...
Oh, Jackie. Oh, Jackie. That I win. I have the life you want. I win. My butthole clenched because that I win was so evil.
I'm living the life that you want to live.
What is going on?
I win.
But I secretly really fucking loved it so much, guys. I loved every second of it. She's the only one that's not afraid to stand up to Teresa Giudice, though, and you have got to give her mad props for that. You have got to give her respect for standing up to Teresa Giudice because no one else will. But there's one thing you don't do. You don't bring up someone else's kids unwarranted. Over in Salt Lake City, Brooks made his attack warranted because he was asking for it. But Gia wasn't asking for any of that, so you just kind of don't do that. And Gia is studying law at Rutgers University. So, like, saying something like that, it could be a little damaging. Jackie, you could have come up with a better analogy. That's the only downfall. I applaud everything else, and I'm in your corner because someone needs to take Teresa down and, like, really gun for Teresa. But now Teresa is really going to drive home the cheating rumors because now you've really done wronged her. Woof. This was a season premiere, y'all. This was a season freaking premiere. It was one for the books. Good job, Bravo. Freaking good job. So let's now ask again. We started with this question. Let's end with this question. Whose team are you on? Are we Team Jackie or are we Team Teresa? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, let me know what you guys thought of the Real Housewives of New Jersey Season 11 premiere. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you excited for it? I personally, the Real Housewives of New Jersey, it's like a warm hug and I love it so much. I will be reviewing every single episode of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, so make sure that you get yourself subscribed to my channel so you don't miss out on any of these reviews. I've got a ton of Bravo content over here on my channel because we like to talk about Bravo. We like to talk about pop culture, so why can't I talk? So get yourself subscribed to my channel and I will catch you guys next week. All right, I'm out. Get subscribed. Bye.